welcome to my channel. The topic which we will look today is again important for the competition exam, that is clock. So this is how a clock look like, right? So it has two needles, one is short and one is long. For short needle, we call it shorthand, okay? Or it will show the hour, so we call it hour hand. For long needle, we call it long hand. Or it will show the minutes, so we call it minute hand. Okay, now this hour hand, when it will complete a one rotation, so it will complete 360-degree angle. Okay, and how much time it will take? It will take a 12 hours. So in a 12 hour, this short hand will make 360-degree angle, right? And this minute hand will make, it will complete a one rotation, which means it will complete a 360-degree here. And how much time it will take? It will take 60 minutes. It will take 60 minutes to complete 360-degree, which means one rotation. Now for hour hand, if we will say in a 1 hour how much degree it will make or how much degree it will move, so simply we will find it. We divide 360 by 12. So what we will get? We will get 30-degree. Okay. Here, if we will see in a 1 minute how much degree it will move, so we simply again divide 360 by 60. Then we will get 6 degree in a 1 minute. So in 1 minute, the long hand will move 6 degree, and in a 1 hour, the short hand will move 30-degree. So this is the basic concept. Just note it down. Now, here you will see. So guys, here few points I have mentioned, which is very important. You just remember these points and it will help you to solve the questions in your competition exams very quickly. So the first statement is, our hand only moves 5 minutes to complete 1 hour. Let's see how. This is hour hand, this is minute hand. When minute hand move and complete a one rotation, it will again come at 12, and this hour hand will change the position from 3 to 4 like this. So here you are seeing this minute hand takes 60 minutes. Minute hand takes 60 minutes to complete a one rotation and to complete a 1 hour. And this hour hand only moves from this 3 to 4. So you are seeing it is only moving 5 minutes from 3 to 4. The distance is 5 minutes only. So it takes only 5 minutes to move from 3 to 4. So here this point is only mentioned, that's our hand only moves 5 minutes to complete 1 hour. This minute hands take 60 minutes to complete a 1 hour, but our hand only moves 5 minutes to complete a 1 hour. Now the second point is, in every hour, minute hand says the 55 minutes more distance than our hand. This is only related to this. What you have seen, to complete a 1 hour, minute hands take 60 minutes. From here to here, it has completed one rotation. It has take 60 minutes to complete a one rotation, or you can say to complete a 1 hour. So minute hands take 60 minutes, but our hand only moved from here, from this 3 to 4, which means it has moved from here to here, and it has take only 5 minutes distance. It has covered only 5 minutes distance. So in every hour, minute hand says 55 minutes more distance than our hand. So minute hand says 60 minutes, our hand says 5 minutes. So which is more? Obviously minute hand takes 55 minutes more than our hand. Is this clear? Now the third point is, when both hands are making 90 degree, which means they are in 15-minute distance, and it happens 2 times in every hour, right? Now you are seeing here, this is minute hand, this is hour hand. The angle between both hands are 90 degree and they are apart 15 minutes to each other. If we will see the distance that's in minutes is 15 minutes. So what I have written here, when both hands are making 90-degree angle, which means they are in 15 minutes distance, like this, and it happens 2 times in every hour. It happens 2 times in every hour. Let's see how. Now it will start to move. Here it is like this and it will start to move. Then this small short hand will come here and then long hand will come like this. Not in 6, it will come away the 6. Okay, so here it is making 90-degree angle like this. It happened 2 times in every hour. Okay, you have seen these points are clear enough. Just take a screenshot and then we will solve the questions. So guys, the question is find the angle between minute hand and hour hand when the time is 6:30. So when the time will be 6:30, then clock will look like this and we have to find this angle, right? So what we will do, we will first simply find the angle for the hour hand and then we will find the angle for the minute hand and we will subtract the both angles. So first we will find the angle for hour hand. Here the hour has given that is 6:30. 6 hours 30 minutes. For finding the angle, we first convert it in hour. So it will be 6 plus 30 by 60. Because in 1 hour there will be 60 minutes. So we will divide it by 60. So it will be, we will take simply LCM, that will be 630. That will be 630 plus 30 divided by 60. 390 by 60. So it will be 39 by 6. Now we have a hour, that is 39 by 6. So in a 1 hour, it rotates 30 degree. For 39 by 6 hour, it rotates 39 by 6 cross 30. That will be 195 degree, right? So we have a angle for hour hand. Now simply we will find the angle for minute hand. When we will find the angle for minute hand, we will not include this hour hand. We just simply find the angle for this minute, that is 30 minute, right? So angle for this 30 minute, we know in a minute hand, for 1 minute, the angle will be 6 degree. For 30 minutes, the angle will be 30 cross 6, that is 180 degree, right? Now to find the angle between minute hand and hour hand when the time will be 6:30, what we will do, we simply divide this angle, subtract this angle from this angle. So hour hand angle is 195 and the minute hand angle is 180. So simply we subtracted here, which is 15 degree. So the angle between this hour hand and minute hand when there will be a time 6:30 is 15 degree. This is the answer. Just note it down and take a screenshot. Now we have a question, at what time between 3 and 4 o'clock minute hand and hour hand meet. So this is the clock and we know that minute hand is 55 minutes more than hour hand. So we can say 55 minute gaining in every hour, which means in every 60 minutes, right? So here you are seeing that Now it is showing the 3 o'clock, and to meet to each other, the both needle will get meet each other. There will be some certain point when they will reach to 4. Before reaching the 4, there will be a certain point the both needle will meet to each other, and initially you are seeing here that will be in a separation of 15 minutes. So you can say they are in a gaining of 15, both needles are in a gaining of 15 minutes. So what we simply find the gain of 15 minutes, the time for gaining of 15 minutes. Then we will find when they both hands will coincide to each other. So here simply we will find the 15-minute gain. Time for the 15-minute gain, we have a time for 55-minute gain, that is 60 minutes. So we will find for 1 minute gain. For 1 minute gain, that will be 60 by 55. For 15-minute gain, that will be 60 by 55 cross 15. We will solve it. That will be 11. That will be 180 by 11. Or we will reduce it, then we will get, so it will be 16 4 by 11 minutes or hours for 55 minutes. Okay, so this will be the answer. Just take a screenshot. We have a two question. First is, how much part of 1 hour is equal to time duration of 4:56 at evening to 5:32 at evening? Okay, we know in 1 hour there will be a 60 minutes, and here they have given time duration, and we have to find that how much part of it is in this 1 hour. So what we will do, we simply find from 4:56 to 5:32. We will simply find the duration between 4:56 to 5:32 in minutes. So what we will get, it will reach here at 5, then it will take 4 minutes, and to reaching from 5 to 32 it will take 32 minutes. So total time in minutes will be 36 minutes. Now we have to find this 30 minutes is how much part of this 60 minutes. So what we will do, we simply divide this 60, because the whole part it is covering in 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we have to find which part of this 36 minute of this 60 minutes. So definitely it will be 36 divided by 60. So what we will get, 3 by 5th. This is the 3 by 5th part of the 1 hour. Okay. Just take a screenshot and then we will solve the second question. Now we have a second question. At what time between 5 and 6 o'clock will hands off clock at 90 degree? Okay, it is asking, suppose this is the clock, and this is a long hand, and this is a short hand. This is 12, and here it is showing 5, and this is 6. So this is the 5 and this is 6, and it is asking at what time between 5 and 6 o'clock will hand of clock at 90 degree. Then both hand of clock will make a 90 degree angle. So again, when this will reach here, when this long hand will reach here like this, so it will make a 90 degree. But again, it will complete a one rotation, right, to reach at 6 o'clock. So then it will move like this, and then it will come here. So in this condition, when the long hand will be at 8, and the smaller one will be somehow at 5, then again it will make a 90 degree. So there is a two positions where we are seeing there will be a two time in a 1 hour when it will reach from 5 to 6 o'clock. It make a 90-degree angle. So simply we will find minutes, we will find the time for this. Here you are seeing it is separated with the 10 minutes. So you can say here it is in a 10-minute gain, right? For first condition. In the first second, from here, now it is here. Now it is here, and from this to this it will reach to 8. So the separation between 2 to 8 will be 40 minutes, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the separation between 2 to 8 will be 40 minutes. So here we will see that 40-minute gain. So in both condition, whatever will be the answer, you can choose according to the options. Okay, the both answers should be correct. We will find it. But you can choose according to your options, whatever the option they will give. So first we will find for the 10 minutes gain. We know for 55-minute gain, the time is 60 minute. For 10-minute gain, the time will be 60 by 55 into 10. So this will be 120 by 11. Again here for 55-minute gain, we know that 60 minute. For 40-minute gain, that will be 60 by 55 cross 40. That will be 480 by 11. This is 120 by 11 minutes. It is 480 by 11 minutes. So in both condition, the answer is correct. But whatever will be the option, you just choose according to that. Okay? Just take a screenshot. Now guys, you have seen this second question by using the gaining minutes. But if you have any confusion in gaining minutes, there is a one formula you can directly apply, that is A equal to 30h minus 5.5 m, where A will be indicate the angle. So here angle is 90 degrees, so simply we will put 90 here, and then 30 cross h will indicate the r which has started with the 5, so we will put here 5 minus 5.5 m. M is the minute, is it indicating the minute which we have to find here. So simply we will solve it. That will be 150 minus 5.5 m. If we will solve, that will be 5.5 m equal to 150 minus 90, that will be 60. And here we will find the m, that will be 60 by 5.5. That will be 120 by 11 minute. So here directly by applying the formula we get the answer, that is 120 by 11 minutes. Okay. Suppose we have a question, just take a screenshot. Suppose now we have a question where we have to find the time between 7 and 8 o'clock. Where the hands of the clock at 180 degree, or you can say the both hand will be straight to each other. If it is saying straight to each other, if it will saying 180 degree, so you have apply this formula again and find the answer directly. So we know now in the place of a, what we will put 180 degree, and here 30h. In the place of h, what we will put 7. That will be 30 cross 7 minus 5.5 m, and it will be 180, 7 3s are 110. That will be minus 5.5 m. Then here we will find the answer. That will be 5.5 m equal to 110 minus 180. That will be 30. M equal to 30 by 5.5. That will be 1.16. That will be 60 by 11 minute. 60 by 11 minutes is the time where the clock, the both hands will make 180-degree angle between 7 and 8 o'clock. By the formula, you can directly find the answer. Please take a screenshot. I have a question that one day in a clock correct time set at 8 a.m. in the morning, this run 10 minutes faster in 24 hours. Next day when clock show 1 o'clock, what in afternoon, what will be the correct time? Okay, here the clock has set at 8 a.m. in the morning. Okay, in next day after 24 hours it will reach 8 a.m. again, and it is saying that in a 24 hours this runs 10 minutes faster. So in 24 hours the clock is running 10 minutes faster. Okay, now it has reached 8 a.m. next morning, and we have to find the correct time for 1 p.m. So what we will find, we simply find the hours between 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. that is 5 hours. Now we have a faster time is 10 minutes for 24 hours. So we will find it for 5 hours. Simply we will find for 1 hour, that will be 10 by 24, and for 5 hours that will be 10 by 24 into 5, that will be 50 by 24. Somehow it will come 2 minutes. We will take an approximate value. We will not take it in a decimal form. So that will be 2 minutes because we are taking approx value. Now the total time it get faster is 10 minutes for 24 hours, and for 5 hours it has 2 minutes faster. So the total time will be 10 minute plus 2 minute, that will be 12 minute. Okay, so the correct time it will show before the 12 minutes when it will reach to 1 o'clock in afternoon. So what we will simply do, we will subtract this 12 minutes from this 1 o'clock. So it will show, and we know 1 hour is about 60 minutes, is 60 minutes. So we simply subtract this 12 from the 60 minutes, that will be 48 minutes. So it will show before 1 o'clock, before 1 p.m. So it will show 12:48. This will be the time, 12:48 p.m. in afternoon, in next morning, in next afternoon, sorry. So this is the answer. I hope this concept is clear to you. Just take a screenshot. So guys, now we have a question that what is the reflex angle between the hands of the clock at 10:25? Okay, when at 10:25. So first we will find the angle between our hand and minute hand. So what we will do, first we will find the angle for our hand, and then we will find the angle for minute hand, and we will subtract them. So for our hand the angle will be, first we will convert this in hour. So that will be 10 plus 25 by 60. We are converting this minute into hours. So that will be 625 by 60. That will be 125 by 12. Okay. And to find it into degree. So we know for 12 hours there will be a 360 degree. So 125 by 12 for 125 by 12 hours, that will be 125 by 12 into 360 divide by 12, and that will be 30 degree, and it will be 4, 10, 1250 by 4, so it will be 312.5. So we have an angle for our hand, that is 312.5. Now we will find the angle for minute hand, and we will just take that this 25 minute, and we know in 1 minute there will be 6 degree. So for 25 minute, that will be 25 cross 6, that will be 150 degree. Okay, so now we will find the angle between our hand and minute hand. That will be, we just simply subtract the angle, that will be 312.5 minus 150, so you will get, that will be 162.5 degree. And to find the reflex angle, we simply, the angle between our hand and minute hand, we simply subtract this angle from 360 degree. To finding the reflex angle, we simply subtract this from 360 degree. So we will 0.5 degree. This is the angle, reflex angle. And I tried to cover all topics. I tried to cover all kind of questions which is related to clock, but if you will find any other kind of questions, so please mention on comment section, then I will provide you the solution, a simple solution for that. Thank you.